We all know that AI can be an incredible tool for learning, right? But if you're a parent, you're probably also asking yourself, is it actually safe for my kids? Well, today we're going to look at a new tool that's designed to make AI a positive and safe part of your family's life, one that you can actually shape with your own values. Let's dive in and see how it works.
It's the big question on every parent's mind. A tool like ChatGPT is basically a wide open door to the entire internet without any real guardrails. So, what happens when your kids start asking those really tough or maybe even inappropriate questions? It's a genuine worry, and it's what keeps a lot of families from even touching these AI tools.
And that, right there, is the exact problem that FamilyGPT was created to solve. It's an AI assistant built from the ground up for kids, but with one huge difference. The parents are in the driver's seat. You get all the controls, you can customize what it says, and you can see everything that's going on.
So, what really sets this apart? Honestly, it all comes down to its family-first design. This isn't just some adult AI with a quick safety filter slapped on top. Nope, it was built from scratch with parents and their kids in mind. The story behind this tool is what makes it feel so different. The founder, Emad, he actually built it for his own children. He wanted them to get all the amazing benefits of AI, but in a way that was totally grounded in his family's values. So this isn't just another piece of tech. It's a parent solution to a very real personal problem.
To really see how this works, let's follow a parent, we'll call her Sarah, as she sets up her family's account. This dashboard you're seeing, that's her command center. It's where she manages everything from who can use it to what they can talk about, all in one simple place.
And this, right here, is where FamilyGPT really shines. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. Instead, you, the parent, get to define the rules of the road and basically teach the AI what matters most to your family.
Getting started is actually super simple. It's really just a three-step process. First, you'll add profiles for your kids. Second, and this is the important one, you define your family's core values, your worldview. And third, you set up the digital guardrails, things like content filters and time limits. Okay, so let's break that down. Step one is really straightforward. Sarah just goes in and creates a profile for each of her kids. See, Emma, Noah, and Sophia. Each one gets their own special login code, which keeps their chats private and personalized just for them. Now, this next part is, in my opinion, the most powerful feature. It's the worldview and values setting. This is where Sarah can literally teach the AI her family's core beliefs. In this case, she's chosen Christian and even added custom notes like reference the Bible and encourage kindness. These instructions, they become the AI's core programming. So the big takeaway here is that this is way more than just a filter that blocks bad words. It's an active system. You're basically shaping the AI's personality to match your own parenting style. It's kind of like giving instructions to a new babysitter or a teacher. You're giving it the guidance it needs to be helpful. And the last but not least, Sarah sets up the hard limits. She can block the usual stuff like profanity and violence, but she can also add her own custom blocked words. Here, she's added stupid and dumb, which is pretty smart. Plus, she can put limits on how many messages they can send each day to make sure screen time stays healthy. Okay, so all the rules are in place, but what does this actually look like when a kid starts firing away with questions? Let's check out how these settings really work in a real conversation. We're back on Sarah's main dashboard now, where she can see what her kids are talking about. And notice that one conversation from her daughter Sophia is flagged with a little orange triangle. The system automatically lets her know when a sensitive topic comes up, so she's never out of the loop. And this is the flagged question. It's one of those huge, difficult questions every kid asks eventually. And it's exactly the kind of thing where you'd worry about what a normal, unrestricted AI might say. It could be scary, confusing, or just totally wrong for a child. And here we go. This is a perfect example of the system in action. The AI doesn't give some cold scientific definition. Instead, it pulls directly from the family's Christian worldview, the one Sarah set up earlier. The answer is comforting, it's age-appropriate, and it lines up perfectly with what her daughter's already learning at home. So what you end up with is an AI that's less like some all-knowing robot and more like a helpful co-pilot on your parenting journey. It becomes a tool that can tackle complex ideas while still respecting and even reinforcing the foundational beliefs you've set for your family. So if this seems interesting to you and you're thinking about trying it out, let's take a quick look at the plans and what's included. It looks like there are three main options. There's a free plan, which is great for just testing the waters with one child and a few messages a day. The family plan is $5 a month and bumps you up to 3 kids with a lot more messages. And then there's Family Plus, which covers up to 6 kids and gives you the highest message limits. So, to just quickly recap the main features here, you get a full parental dashboard for oversight, that awesome ability to program your own family's values, filters and time limits for safety, and all the monitoring tools to stay informed. It really is the whole package for peace of mind.
And that really just leaves us with one final thought. We often think of technology as something that pulls our families away from our core values. But tools like this flip that idea on its head and ask a different question. Instead of being a threat, could technology actually become an ally in helping us parent and pass on our beliefs in this crazy digital world?